The professional and light industrial SLS market just got a new contender here with Raise3D and the RMS220. Their massive 220 by 220 by 350 millimeter build volume changes the game at affordable SLS for, let's not go with the home use, but definitely for the business use. Let's talk about it. We're here hanging out at Rapid 26 with my buddy Manuel from Raise3D. We're gonna be going through this beauty, this bell, this absolutely gorgeous machine, the RMS220, that is bringing, I'm gonna go with business affordable SLS to the masses that is larger than pretty much anybody else in this price class.
That's right.
Let's talk about this thing, man. This is about 3/4 of a Florida man in height.
Just about.
It's about 2 Florida men wide. And I'm gonna go with 1.5 Florida men deep, but I prefer it to be 2. And yes, we will do anything in our power to not use the metric system. What is SLS? Let's back up for those that don't know about SLS. What is SLS?
So SLS is essentially technology that we're using here in this printer, where it will use selective laser centering to laser in your object and then recode your object in the powder that we use here, in this case, for the most part, PA12. Time and time again, that gets done left and right, and you get a part afterwards.
Yeah, you heard that right. This is a printer with a freaking laser attached, not to its head, to a galvo, but work with me on the joke. It makes parts just like this. Zero support, because the powder that it is printing in is the actual support that you need. So if you wanted to do complex geometries, imagine taking the support material off of this. I don't care if it's even soluble. It's gonna suck, right?
Exactly
and
right.
SLS makes this an absolute treat, right?
Yep, 100%.
So why would someone be looking at SLS printers, and why should they be looking at the RMS220?
So with the RMS220 and the technology as a whole, you're looking at, as you mentioned, little to no limitations on part orientation, in this case, no use of supports. So possibilities are damn near endless, essentially. You can do anything complex from, for example, TPU in this case.
Oh, you guys can do TPU?
Yes, sir.
86A very nice.
Barometer here. And we also have 90A in black and white.
Nice,
There's also the ability to print in metal. Specifically in this case, for right now,
Wait.
you have...
Okay, I did not know this.
Oh.
Your machine can print in metal?
Yeah, so you can print at the moment with titanium 64. It is a validated material that has been validated by our company that we're working with by the name of Cadmore. They work with head-made powders to validate this on our machine.
Okay, all right, ignore him for just a minute. I was totally happy with this price point of like $35K for the machine, about $60 for all the accessories, with it just doing nylons and TPUs and things like that. It apparently can do friggin' titanium. This is gonna be one of the largest build volumes for the money for TI-64 on the market, bar none. What is the build volume with the titanium? You're not getting the full build volume, are you?
Yeah, you're getting the full build
No
volume.
God
and
bless
since it is
it.
through cold metal fusion technology, or cold metal fusion powders, with the current build unit, you can go up to 350 millimeters for the Z-axis. However, you can technically go a little bit more, about 100 millimeters more.
Oh.
But the reason that's capped out at the moment for polymer side of things is just because you're away from the heat source.
Right.
And you can run into issues with warping.
That's
and
correct.
Just to keep things consistent, you want to make sure you just have that, good experience with little to no issues essentially. So it's capped out at 350. However, for the Z-axis with cold metal fusion, you don't need that much heat. Right. You can get away with a lot less. So
especially doing cold metal fusion, yeah.
Exactly. So that's hence the almost 100 millimeters more. So you're looking at about 450 for the Z.
Out of titanium.
Yes, sir. And powders can be reused. They don't need to be refreshed. So you can just rinse and repeat.
Really? You don't have any issues with not dumping some of the powder and bringing in virgin powder on the cold fusion?
As far as we know, from what we've heard from Cadmore, no.
Okay. To be clear, there is some waste involved with normal SLS powder. With any SLS process, including this one, which uses a 75-watt fiber laser, it's nylon, okay? The stuff around it gets a little bit warm. So to do it right, you do have to dump some of your powder every single print. It's called the refresh rate. Don't worry about it. If you're looking at SLS, you've already gone down this path. But to do metal with pretty much zero refresh rate means that you're not wasting a lot of money on metal, which is nice.
Right.
Dude,
Those powders aren't cheap.
I legitimately did not know that this machine could also do metal. That is a whole new world, a nice, fantastic point of view, some might say. But let's take a look at this build volume, because it's kind of odd to see it here. This is what the industry standard has been for a few years. Couple years, right? At the same price point, okay? This 165 by 165 by 300 from competitor company. Let's grab the RMS220's build volume. That is the build volume she tells you not to worry about.
In this day and age, size does matter.
That's what they tell me, unfortunately, and here we are. Dude, like, build volume so big that the old one is just...
Tag won't let it
the
go in.
sign doesn't, it fits inside of it, you won't see it, okay? You can do the math on it.
107% larger to be exact.
It is 107% larger. So it is over double the, square inch or volumetric build volume. Like that is incredible. That is incredible. And you're offering it at roughly the same price.
Pretty much, yep.
And it's over double the laser power too.
Yep.
Dude, this is amazing. It looks good too. Like this like, guys, come on, take a look at this thing. That's a good looking machine right there. As usual, you have the cake cart, you know, so if you want to just move it around to other places, just grab the cake cart and you're just moving it along. You can toss it right into your depowdering station. In it goes.
Oh, the carpet
There's carpet, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Then the cake comes up, put your gloves on, do a little dance, make a little love. And you throw it into the sandblasting cabinet, which you can blast with whatever you want, makes the parts nice and smooth, takes them looking like these absolutely beautiful pieces. You got me on that titanium. I didn't ask about that before we started filming. You got me on that.
Now, let's be fair, it is only just the one material at the moment.
I don't care.
But we're expecting soon to come a lot more.
I don't care. I mean, that alone puts this at a completely different desire class for me as a small business. And I know there's a lot of you that also had their jaw smack the floor like mine just did when we talked about it. So if you do want to learn more about the Raise3D RMS220, links are, of course, down in that description where you know to find them. And, you know, if you do end up getting one, let Raise3D know that we sent you. We don't have an affiliate link with them or anything like that, but I would love to have one of these in the shop because I can promise you, you think an HT90 in 90 days was tough? I think we could do this in less than 220 days to pay back this machine, because the payback periods, you'd be legitimately surprised how affordable nylon powder is. It's more affordable than nylon filament.
And actually on that topic, as of right now, our PA12 material is actually at $6.99. Even our upgraded professional use PA Next powder is also competitively priced compared to other competitors.
That's awesome.
Around almost half.
Dude, it is so cool to see this machine in person. When I first saw the announcements for it, I was kind of salivating a little bit. I might have needed to change my pants. Don't worry about that. That's between me and our Patreon at the $10 tier and higher. It is awesome to see it in person. The design style is exactly what I'm hoping for. I love this nice big depowdering station with the massive filter in the back because you don't want to be breathing the nylon powder. And of course, you have the lid as is normal. But if you guys want to see this thing in action, let us know in the comments. Maybe we can convince Raise3D to bring us somewhere where we can play with one of these, or I don't know, maybe if you're really cool about it, we can convince them to send one over for us to mess around with and show you the capabilities, especially when you start playing with softer materials. Huge thank you to all of our channel member supporters whose names are listed right next to me at the $5 tier and higher. Thank you for what you all do in making shows like this possible, because it is because of you all that we are here today. If you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to leave a like and get subscribed. Stay safe out there. Don't forget to call your loved ones. And as always, keep making awesome with really freaking awesome SLS machines that can also do cold metal fusion, which is way friggin' cooler than just nylons and TPUs.
This is true.
Promise. Literally, it's cold metal fusion. It's just by that name alone, it's cooler. Take care.